Oh my gosh, mucho rancho. Got some huevos rancheros in here. I guess hopefully we haven't cooked them. She's sitting on the pad, but we keep the pads low enough where it shouldn't be any problem. She's sitting on a big bunch, and it looks pretty good. It's going to be pretty tight because she's about as tall as that box is. So we're going to put this overhead. Armando here takes care of all these snakes by himself. Good, breeds them. Woo! That sounded like teeth. Whoa. Look at that. That's about as big as genetic stripe pet as we got. That's what she is, right? Mm-hmm. Boy, she's got a lot of eggs. She's not happy. Those are big eggs. There must be a low count. Boy, I think it's a big count and a big pile of eggs. Come on, girl. I've had them once in a while rip the egg. So I gotta be a little careful. She's not happy. I don't even know how that egg was. Woo! Look at that. That's bueno. Okay, ready, Armando?
Yeah.
Gosh, she's grumpy. Not happy. See, we didn't pull her right away, so she's had time to like get all oriented again. If you pull the eggs right away, the female is actually in a trance most of the time. One time I put my hand in the middle in a clutch while she was laying, and woohoo! She smoked me. She was nowhere near trance. But most of the time, you can just put your hand right in there and mess with them. You can even pull the eggs away, but if you touch them, it can cause them to not lay, so I don't recommend touching them at all. So we let them do the whole thing. Now, this one here, we waited actually all day because we've been busy and wanted to get some batteries for our camera so we can make a video. So here we are. She looks like she laid a monster clutch. This is the biggest clutch I think we've ever gotten from a het genetic stripe. So we're going to try to get her out of here without bleeding. Boy, she's really... the snake whisperer. Oh, hold on. No bueno. She's being smart. Here, hold this. I can be smart too.
Oh, you're gonna get tagged.
That's okay. I don't mind getting tagged, as long as it's for eggs. I got a little bite in the elbow, but everybody thinks these things are so scary. But we're okay so far. I know where everything is. One egg, I don't know where it is. Hold on. No. Woo! She's a bear. Hold on. Those are still the right way. This one here is that way. This one here is that goes right on that one. Look at that. Slinky. I don't even know what that is. Looks like a sperm plug, but I'm sure it ain't that. So we're gonna have to put these in two, but I'm trying to make sure I know which ones, how they were sitting. That one's obvious, and that one's obvious. Okay. I got my wet arm. Okay. Throw that glass back in. Now she's a little bit off her kill mode. So they're not that grumpy, but you start stealing their babies and they don't like it too much. That's a big, beautiful bunch of eggs.
Where are they?
See? See, look at this. This is what happens when you don't mind great big snakes. See, really it's nothing. Like, I knew it would bite me, but I really didn't care because I knew it would do nothing. See, it looks all gnarly there. See that? But really, it's nothing.
3 holes.
Where? Little tiny holes.
3 little holes.
It looks bad, but it's nothing. So I made more of a mess messing with it. More of a mess messing with it than anything else. I just wanted to show you guys. There we go. See that? One little tiny hole there and one little tiny hole there, and donating blood to the cause. A future python breeding project. I could have avoided being bit altogether, but honestly I wanted to get the eggs away. As you can see, she was kind of throwing herself around a lot. I didn't want the eggs to roll around. Even with all that, I still had a little bit of a roll around, but I know I systematically kept track of where every egg was to prevent that from happening. So this is the only one I'm not sure of, and I can see now it has a flat end. Boy, it looks like a bloodbath around here. 2 little prick holes. It's like giving blood at the hospital. So let's see here. Jeez! Can't believe how much blood there is. I have nothing to clean it up. That's half the problem. Tim here, he got bit one time pretty good. But I've been lucky. In 20 some years, I've only ever had one bite that was bad, and it was only one little prick hole in the wrong spot. So I pull these eggs apart carefully, keep them facing the same direction. So we'll pull them apart, kind of put my fingers in between them so I'm not pulling. I'm actually torn a couple eggs in my lifetime. One not too long ago, but sometimes the eggs are thicker than others, and sometimes they're more stuck together than others. These ones are pretty good on all behalfs. They're just big, fat, healthy eggs, not one infertile. So I'm going to try to keep those all facing upward. I like to separate them. You can do them in one big stack, but you need to have a little bit higher humidity in the box. We try to run these at about 90% plus humidity. We do that by having a closed container with one little vent hole with a screen to keep the flies out. We mix perlite and vermiculite together. Just this, we start them out a little bit dry and then we add a little water later. Typically they need to dry a little bit for the first few hours. And as you can see, these ones are already all dried up, stuck together. If you get them right when they're laid, they're not even dried together, some of them. So I want to get these guys all spread out nice and neat. We'll count these up. Just a little bit too much for one box. They're big eggs. These are going to be big babies. Big, fat, healthy eggs. So what do we got here? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 41. That is the biggest clutch of genetic stripes we've ever had ever. And it's from a good breeding. Straight up Sunfire het genetic stripe. So hopefully we'll get lucky and get 2, maybe even 3 genetic stripe Sunfires in here. So that'll be great. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and keep our rights. Whenever you see anything coming up, let people know that pythons aren't dangerous. Look, I let them bite me and all it is bloody. It's funny, I don't know why it's bleeding so much, because there's no cut there at all. Just one little tiny little hole. But just a bloody, 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 bloody spot. I donated blood for the cause. Take care, guys.